Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, currently as Ether, the Labramon, and this is Star Wars Empire at War. I'm taking over for the stream here tonight because, well, we're bringing democracy to the galaxy. Yes. And you see, we've got to, there's certain things that only I can pull off properly. As the god of death and lord of evil, you know, there's certain things that only I can handle. And Galactic Conquest is one of those. So let's go ahead and get into this game and take over everything. Mahaha!
Reinforcement available.
Squad stands together.
Precisely, Merle. Yes. We are definitely bringing democracy to the galaxy. Yeah. Everybody will be happy. Or else. Are you happy, Merle? Are you happy? You better be. Ah, the comet has arrived. Hello there, comet. I believe
Hello, Asher.
I believe the normal thing to do is to mwah.
Mwah.
So, have you come to learn the ways of the evil?
Sure. Is that what we do here?
Oh yes, all the evil. Everyone will bow before us, or perish.
Oh, so they bow or we take them to Paris. That's really cool.
No, perish.
Like, oh, Parasect?
No. They perish. Like, we unalive them. Brutally.
Constructing unit. Unit in production. Unit in production.
I don't understand.
Unit cancelled.
It's okay, you'll get it when you're older.
Unit in production. Unit in production.
Unit in production.
Alright, so we are going, we've got our new border secured, which is great. And now we're going to go ahead and expand them. We'll start by sending our fleet to Scipio, because the game keeps wanting me to take over Scipio.
Here. Our Quentin's here.
We seriously have some very large
New
fleets.
gunship can do.
Tactical battle imminent.
The one above Castile could use some buff, some more forces, as well as the one above Ord Mantell. We shall take care of that soon. Now, Scipio's got quite a fleet here, so this is gonna be fun! Mahaha!
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 No, it says two ha-has. Mahaha!
Mahaha!
That's better. Oh, no. I think my, Well, that's unfortunate.
Reporting in. Copy that.
It seems that my ship that was in the front before got blown up. But that's okay, because we will advance.
Heading out.
And we'll make sure that they win anyways.
Heading for coordinates.
Choose your reinforcements.
Weapons online. At once.
Bum 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 bum. Merle, why don't you come join voice?
Reporting. Throttle at full. Setting course.
And thus the battle is engaged. Annihilate my foes! These baking clan people want to want to help out the separatists. I will show them their just rewards.
Like the simulation.
Mahahaha!
So why was that more than 2 halves?
Well, you see, sometimes when you do something especially evil, then you get to bring in the extra mahaha.
Enemies in.
You know, a bit more.
Right away. Don't let that car get away. Our primary engine system is down. Enemies incoming.
I am getting tired of these ships blowing up my ship, so we're gonna go ahead and just take out several of them.
Intercepting.
Open fire. Engines are out.
There are not too many of them. We are popping them like popcorn.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
Good shot. Just like the simulation.
I've never had popcorn. Does it taste good?
Oh, it is a truly divine treat.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Attacking. Targeting.
Turn to engage.
Firing. Affirmative. Enemies in range.
For the Chancellor.
Alright, except for their fighters, I believe that we have successfully wiped out all of their
Just like the
main ships.
Target locked.
And the fighters will fall soon enough.
Moving into position.
just like the simulation.
Moving into that area.
Actually, we'll just tell them to move here. Yeah.
Choose your reinforcements.
Ma ha ha, ma ha ha, ma ha ha. Ma ha 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 ha. Hello there, David.
Hello, hello.
So, I understand that because you are a dog and lack a man bun, you are undesirable?
That's what I hear.
I'm not sure what she's talking about.
Enemies in range.
I don't either.
Awaiting command.
Although I did poison half my team with poor culinary skills, so I don't know.
Oh. Did you feed them the green stuff?
No. Apparently I didn't cook the meat right. So I got the I got the bullying treatment.
Oh. Ah, well, there's my good boy.
Sounds like you're the good boy today.
Excuse me, what?
I mean, very bad, evil boy.
That's better. I am evil. Do not forget it.
On me. Locking on. I can't shake. Oh, I've got one on me.
Choose your reinforcements.
What else is left? Oh, they have one sip
Asher,
over
why-
there.
Asher, why does this new dog smell like you?
Why does what?
This new dog that just showed up, he smells like you. Like you marked him or something.
What?
Oh yeah, he was under my paws last night.
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
I am deceased.
Form up.
Oh, well, you see, the benefit of me
that's
being...
what humans by perish.
Yeah, you see, the benefit of me being the god of death means that I could just say no to you doing that.
Get those walkers over here.
So I use my paws to perish people. Got it.
Oh dear.
I would take notes, but I don't know how to write.
Let's do this. Moving out.
Here, I'll help you out. Do the opposite of what Asher says. Here, there you go.
Excuse me?
Great. I also don't know how to read.
Bollocks.
Move forward.
Plan blew up in my face.
Anything I would like in my home? A throne.
Let's do this. Heading to coordinates.
I require a very nice throne.
Started.
Yes.
Would that be all you wanted in your house? Just a big throne?
Mission log updated.
Might want some more. We'll see.
Vehicle in production. Building under construction.
Okay, so I need to go scan a couple of planets, including this one. And Charos 4. Where is that? Thankfully, there aren't many planets left that I don't already own.
Complete.
Ah, there's Charos 4.
Construction complete.
Go, my spies! Reveal their secrets unto me. Oh, I found General Grievous. Mahahaha.
For a second, I was gonna say the hello there, but I realized that's a different character. Never mind.
Construction complete.
Who's the different character?
Unit destroyed.
General Kenobi.
Planetary control.
Ah.
Think you might be ending the Clone Wars a little too soon for Palpatine's liking.
I think I might be. But you know what? I'm the god of death. So if he doesn't like it, I won't let him come back. Also, I know for the I require one that is of sufficient size for my glory and power. Yeah. Apparently I took over a planet and I don't know which one.
Wow. Your empire's so huge you don't even know which planet you got.
Yeah, it kind of happens, you know? Okay, so what is this, Demon? What did you just send me?
Complete. Construction complete.
Should I be concerned? I think I should be concerned.
Beginning construction. Construction complete. Constructing. Building started. Construction complete. Mission log updated. Beginning construction.
So I'm going to add David's note to comments inventory.
Let's move this bucket.
Okay, sounds good.
Tactical battle imminent.
You know what? I'm gonna auto-resolve. We have won! Mahaha! Did we get the super transport things? I don't think we did.
Plot our course.
Yeah, I don't think we got what we went there for.
Constructing unit.
Vehicle in production.
Vehicle in production.
Unit cancelled.
Vehicle in production.
Also, Hex,
Complete.
Yes.
who's a good boy? Are you my good boy?
Oh no, there's a lot of good boys here.
Well, yes, but they're not my good boys.
Maybe they should be your good boys.
Nah, I'm pretty full up on pets. Well, hello there,
Asher, didn't you say that like Asher, didn't you say that like 4 pets ago?
I plead the fifth on the basis of self-incrimination. Also, I am God, so your point is invalid.
Our Quentin's responding.
Copy that, sir. Who needs fixin'? Who needs fixin'? Course plotted. Who needs fixin'?
Republic Light Cruiser responding.
Heading to now, sir.
Oh, very nice, Geemond. Very nice.
At maximum unit capacity.
Fall, enemies, and feed the galaxy! My point defenses are not really working. But this is okay. We can make this work. Oh no, one of my Architans! Slaughter them all!
Coming back around for another run. I have them now. Sir, enemy starfighters coming in fast. My hull is critical. I'm taking fire. I can't see.
Okay, fighters, I understand you're having a rough time out there. But it's okay. You're dying for my republic.
We've got advanced training. Excellent shot. Coming around. Victory is imminent.
Disable that laser cannon.
Our saboteurs have damaged their vehicles. We've been provided with a surplus. Stay in formation.
Destroy that engine.
That takes care of that one. We've been provided with a surplus. Locking on.
That silly enemy thought they could escape from me. So I blew up their engine.
Good shooting, sir.
Take out that engine.
Sir, we've done it. Designated target.
So how was your day there, Hex?
I was a busy boyo.
Attack.
A busy boyo.
Serious damage.
Destroy that engine.
I noticed you got here so late.
I did.
Approaching directly ahead.
So maybe I'm not a good boy.
Stay in formation.
I'm fairly certain that as your owner, I am the one that gets to decide that.
Okay.
You've got one on you.
And I decide that you are, in fact, my very, very good boy.
Thank you.
Sabotage their vehicle.
Thank you.
Cannot comply.
Thank you, what?
Destroy that engine.
Sir, more enemy units approaching from behind.
Thank you, master.
Good boy. See, all you need is just a little bit of training. A little bit of training.
Attack.
Hello there, Fets. Have you come to sign up for my new republic?
Attack that.
Fetch cute.
Fets is very cute. The sign-on bonus is protection from death.
Take cover! Sir, we've done it. I've got a fix. Being provided with a different.
I think he's asking how much he gets paid to sign on.
I can't shake.
Yeah, he gets paid by not being killed, you know?
Taking care of that one.
And with me in charge of the, you know, the afterlife, I just refuse to let him in, and so he doesn't die.
I don't know if Veggie can't get much better than not dying.
I suppose I can also let you worship my paws as well.
I'm with you.
After all, just one of them is a bit much for Hex.
Says who?
The dark side is growing strong. We must be prepared.
Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed.
Says me.
Planetary control achieved.
Okay.
Good boy.
I mean, Hex, I saw you drowning in just the one paw last night.
I didn't realize there was an audience.
I didn't realize there was either.
Reporting.
But I'm not opposed to it.
Construction complete.
Our Quentin's here.
Oh, was I supposed to turn away?
Right away, sir.
No, it's fine.
There's nothing we can't handle. Reporting in.
Constructing unit. Constructing unit. Constructing unit.
Mines, repairs, we got you covered.
Unit in production. Unit in production.
I lose so many ground troops.
Recruiting soldiers.
I really need more.
Location confirmed.
Tactical battle imminent.
I almost feel bad about this,
Choose your reinforcements.
but also not really at all.
Moving.
Die!
Cruising speed. Copy.
Are you unleashing orbital bombardment?
Oh no, I just brought in my, Mandator, and I'm gonna wipe out all of the remains of their fleet.
Oh.
Very quickly, very thoroughly, very brutally.
I guess you could say death was mandatory.
I like that one.
Sir, we've done it.
Engage. Engage that target. Destroy them. Moving on.
Got one.
Concentrate fire. Flank speed. Destroy that launch pad.
Alright, now let's go take out their, this thing. IGBC gun platform. That thing. We're gonna wipe it out.
Got one. Being provided.
In a very brutal, very real, very thorough manner.
Just use the Venator to wipe it off the face of the planet.
They're losing reinforcements.
Or orbit, rather.
Merle? So you see
Yes.
this little ship here?
Uh-huh.
This is the Venator. You see this ship? This
Yep.
is the Manticore.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm using.
Oh, you're going for overkill then.
Yes. There's no kill like overkill.
Disable that launch bay.
I'm pretty sure the Venator would have been enough.
Maybe.
Maybe 2. 1 Manticore, you know.
I'll go and bring in both of the Venators as well.
Starting my run. Take cover.
Sir, more enemy units approaching from behind. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off.
Take cover.
The squadron's at half strength. Great shooting, trooper! It's about to blow. It's about to blow. Sir, enemy starfighters coming in fast.
Awaiting your command.
Just like the simulation.
Frequency open. Waiting orders.
Just like the simulation. Just like the simulation.
Alright. All power to the guns. Fire!
I'm taking him.
Annihilate these puny, puny foes.
Sir, we've lost a squad mate.
Target confirmed.
For the Republic.
Attack.
All power diverting the weapons.
Fire at will.
Blasting target.
We'll go take out this one next.
I've got a fix. Target locked.
Separatist forces have lost.
Open fire.
Clearing the waters.
Pushing forward. Eliminating
All
target.
fighters approaching directly ahead.
And take out their fighter bay. And then just suit up whatever you want to suit at.
We've got interceptors. Insurgents, you're falling apart.
Sneak attack. Vector set.
Their reinforcements are taking casualties.
Excellent shot. Eliminating target. Eliminating target.
Cannot do their job
Bum
without our
bum
protection.
bum. Ba-dum, bum bum ba da da dum bum ba da 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 dum bum. Oh, they managed to actually get through the shields of my. Oh wait, no. There's still some shields left. You're retreating? What do you even have left to retreat with?
Their dignity?
I was about to say their dignity.
They're retreating. There's nothing that Your dignity's gone when you do that.
Unit, stand by.
Maybe what's left of it.
Invasion commencing. Unit
They're trying to salvage what's left.
Oh no, we lost Obi-Wan Kenobi.
system control.
Well, we're
I
doomed.
think Hex has more dignity than they do at this point.
And that's saying something. Yikes!
Hex has dignity?
I don't know, do I?
Yeah, he digs into those pods.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
Moving forward.
Tactical battle imminent. Building started. Beginning construction. Constructing.
Okay, let's send all of our ground troops back. What's left of them anyways. So we can go...
Form up.
Construction complete. Construction.
Okay, fine. You want to play this game? I'll play this game!
Safety check complete.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ah, boy. They got...
Choose your reinforcements.
some somewhat heavy defenses here.
Where are we headed? Navigating to coordinates.
But we are gonna bring in what we need to snipe what they've got, and then hightail it out.
Coming about. Destination confirmed. We're on our way. We'll be there shortly.
On my way, Commander. As you wish, Commander. Consider it history. Closing on the target. Issue a command.
The command is kill them all.
Copy that, sir.
Very simple, very straightforward, to the point, win.
Copy that, sir. Yes,
Isn't
sir.
that the point of every battle?
At maximum.
Well, yes, but what's your point?
Missile destroyer reporting in.
No point.
Your orders? Ion cannon firing.
Alright, retreat!
Retreat aborted.
Wait, why? Why was the retreat reported?
Our engines are gone, sir.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Bay has been destroyed. Intercepted.
Your hit and fade became a survival mission.
Ah! We can retreat again. Oh, they're deploying interdiction mines, aren't they?
I've got one on me.
Thank you, Ido.
They've destroyed our ion cannon.
Yes. Hex does an amazing job with art. I cannot recommend him enough.
The launch bay is gone. me. Locking into attack position.
Ah, there's the interdiction mine.
Preparing assault salvo. One on you.
Cheeky.
Stand clear. Main cannons charged. Everyone silent. Provide cover.
Ion cannon firing. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. The enemy is in full retreat.
I mean, I think we could just win this one, actually.
Taking the offensive.
That takes care of that one. Rank shooting, trooper!
I can't shake. Ugh. We've got advanced. Attack position. No. Preparing assault salvo.
I mean, I was planning to just, you know, hit and run, but if they want me to just wipe them out, I can just do that. And thus I've done it.
Woohoo! See, they tried to turn the tables on you, but you ended up turning the tables on their turning the tables.
Precisely.
Unit, stand by.
Let's move this bucket.
All this table turning has me dizzy.
Pat pat the comment.
Vehicle in production. Vehicle in production.
Plot our course.
Form up.
Oh, unfortunately, Hex does not, Unfortunately, Hex has not, decided to be a ZGF artist yet. But I'm certain it will happen soon enough.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Unit,
that
stand
failed.
by.
Tactical battle imminent.
Squad stands together. Safety check.
I mean, if we're just gonna keep winning, might as well keep winning.
Yeah, Hex, don't worry. You'll be changed in Zim's basement just like the rest of the artists. Join us, Hex.
Oh no! Not
Join
the
them,
artist
Hex.
basement. Not the artist basement.
It's nice there. I provide snacks and everything.
Soldiers.
You do make a good point. I'm sold. Wait, what kind of snacks?
Oh, Hex. You are the snack.
Oh, you got me.
Constructing unit. Unit in production. Vehicle in production. Constructing unit.
A bit delayed, but I'll allow it.
Listen, it's hard to type it and get it in quickly with streaming.
Oh, I didn't realize it was going through,
Vehicle in production. Vehicle in production.
Yeah, give Ido a break. It's hard to do that. I've tried a few times and it's difficult.
I didn't realize Ido did it. Because I didn't realize you could trigger the sound stuff, through the chat. As you can see, I am on Zim stream so often. So often.
It's fine. We'll learn you soon enough.
Your reinforcements.
Heading out.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Speaking of artists, how has Whiskers been?
Whiskers has been alright. He did a new emote for me today.
Yeah, the bullet one.
Yeah.
Which, I don't think I've seen it.
It is glorious.
Oh my gosh, it's adorable.
I've made it big.
By the way, I don't know. It's not like I'm in a rush. Well, I don't know if this maybe fell through the cracks or if it's just low on the priority list. Um, there was an emote that I played a card for a while ago.
Might have fallen through the cracks. I'm gonna need reminding. Sorry.
Building under construction.
I'm right behind you.
Cruiser reporting.
What are we gonna do, sir?
Constructing. Building under construction.
Oh, I can put so many buildings here.
Autoguns online.
Construction complete.
Cruiser reporting.
Constructing unit. Vehicle canceled. Building canceled.
I pinned the message in our DM. So.
Beginning construction. Constructing.
I will get it done as soon as possible.
No rush.
Much less.
Cruiser reporting. Understood, sir. Form up.
Mission log updated.
Ah, you want me to finish off the last of the banking clan. Understood. Will happily do so. Dantooine, you survive for now.
Moving on.
Construction complete. Constructing unit. Vehicle canceled. Vehicle in production. Tactical battle imminent.
Unit, stand by.
Vehicle in production. Unit in production. Training soldiers.
Ready, sir.
Scout for
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production.
Personal transport ready, sir.
Recruiting soldiers. Enlisting soldiers.
Recruiting soldiers.
Oh, right. I forgot to actually build a station here. Let's do so. And let's see here.
Ready, sir.
Researching.
Let's get ourselves a new commander.
Construction complete.
Researching. Research
At maximum
complete.
unit
Research
capacity.
complete.
Form up.
What are you? I don't know what you are. Command Tier 2 Space. Ah, you're an Admiral. Oh, you are that guy. Okay.
Complete.
Researching.
stand by.
Researching.
Squad stands together.
Research complete.
capacity.
Oh,
Form
I
up.
am at maximum unit capacity.
Oh no.
Mission log updated.
Squad stands together. Reporting.
You spread yourself so thin.
Let's go.
Construction.
Well, not really spread thin so much as just
Going there now.
out.
Unit, stand by.
Course approved. Heavy guns operational.
Oh, hey, Gabby.
Reporting.
Hi, what's cracking?
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
I was napping. Hi.
Well, hello.
And by napping, I mean I zonked out really hard. Oh, what's up?
Meet unstoppable.
I'm just doing, Star Wars, so I wanted you here.
Fair enough.
Auto
Hi.
online.
At maximum unit capacity.
Looking at the mini map, like every time I hop into the stream, it's just like the slow, steady advancement of red across the map. There's just something satisfying about it, you know?
Constructing. Building under
I
construction.
do know what you mean.
Building started. Building under construction.
Looking at got a good Stellaris map.
Construction complete. Building under construction. Building started. Construction complete. Construction.
Ah, let's take out the last of the banking clan.
Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed.
Victory!
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh.
Now the galaxy will be in financial ruin.
Tactical battle.
I mean, it'll be fine.
System lost.
Probably.
What was that?
Probably.
Possibly.
Maybe perhaps.
Did somebody say possibly?
Yes.
Construction complete.
Of course you'd perk up at that.
What are we gonna do, sir?
Silly Poslet.
This war has made soldiers.
Ah!
Heavy guns operational.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
I'll just auto-resolve that. And you guys going to attack this and take out that, Oh, they're going for Scipio. Okay.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ha-ha! I was ahead of you there.
Location confirmed. Brush those tentacles out of your eyes and fight.
At maximum unit capacity. Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed. System conquered. System lost.
Wait, what?
System control achieved.
Ah, I have to wait? Really?
Mission log updated.
Oh. Senator Mon Mothma, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. I represent a group of senators calling ourselves the Delegation of 2000. We are concerned with the direction the Republic is taking and the accumulation of power around Palpatine. His true goal has... It went away.
Let me see if I can quickly pull back the VOD to read that for you. Yeah, when I get those, I try to pause, because otherwise they poof.
I did pause.
Yeah.
Wait, did
Stinky.
somebody say pause?
Oh dear. You're triggering the poor puppo.
I don't like the game stinky.
Building under construction. Building under construction.
Moving.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. I represent a group of senators calling themselves a delegation of 2,000. We are concerned with the direction the...
Hold on. Hello. No doubt some disgruntled senators approached you about some of their so-called concerns. Possibly even the Jedi Council. It brings me great sadness to see their political maneuvering takes precedence over unity in these terrible times. No doubt with your support we would be able to win enough senators... AGA!
Unit destroyed. System control achieved.
Okay, so both Palpatine and Mon Mothma have approached me, but I have no idea how I choose which one.
I believe it's in the... If you click on a plan, it should be the second tab.
Oh, those. Okay.
So it's like, do you want to help Palpatine consolidate power and become Emperor, or do you want to not do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I see how this works. So everybody, do I support emergency powers for Palpatine, or do I support the delegation of 2,000 and help Mon Mothma?
The fate of the galaxy lies in your hands.
Well, on one paw, you have to help moths, and I don't think that sounds very fun.
Comet does make a very good point.
Is it poll time?
All I'm saying is, either way, you're gonna get a result. But basically, it comes down to, do you want, some of the later Imperial ships to, like, randomly spawn in Kuat? And you can, like, probably get some cool ships from that, or are you gonna want to keep the Jedi heroes and, like, maybe a couple of new ships that aren't really that good? That's really what your choice is.
Hi there, Carrie. And yeah, I've heard about that. A lot of people are apparently doing the new Monster Hunter. I don't own it, and I don't have the funds for it. So I continue with Star Wars. But yes, we will do a poll.
I do believe at some point you need to continue with Rise, don't you? Though I think you are mostly playing that with Key.
Yeah. Alright, the poll is up. I will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Mon Mothma is basically the leader of the rebels.
Yeah, she was a senator in the late days of the Republic who was against Palpatine amassing so much power during the Clone Wars, and she would later go on to head the Rebellion and later the New Republic.
Mm-hmm. The delegation
Actually
of
looks like
2000
he got bonked
specifically.
on the head really, really hard. Oh no. Somebody cast confusion on him.
Got bonked. The delegation of 2000 is basically like a lot of the people who eventually would go on to support the Rebel Alliance. There are 2000 senators who were like, maybe this is bad. Maybe we should like do Republic good instead of descending further and further into the spiral of authoritarianism. Also, Palpatine is kind of stinky.
More or less, yes.
No, I wasn't fast enough. He's back.
Of course you guys would tie it up. Really, Hex? Really? Alright, looks like we are going with Mon Mothma.
Researching.
I see.
Are you mocking my accent?
Constructing unit.
I like to say Pythie.
Constructing unit.
Feels like you're mocking me.
Vehicle in production.
I would never mock anyone.
Unit
That's
in
rude.
production. Vehicle in production.
Kip Cap, we know you. You would absolutely mock people.
It feels like you're mocking me now.
Don't turn this around on me. You know your crime.
I'm not turning around nothing on nobody. If anyone's gonna turn around on you, it's gonna be Hex.
Whatever makes you say that.
Yeah, he does like to wiggle his tail at me.
Construction complete.
Exactly.
I think he's trying to tell me he wants something.
Research complete.
On behalf of the Senate, I thank you. The Chancellor's excesses must be stopped. We will contact you with further information.
Going there now.
I remember when I played this game way back as a kid, I kept both my space and land units in the same fleet. It was a very bad idea.
Achieved. Building under construction.
It's
Beginning
cursed.
construction.
Yeah,
Constructing. Constructing.
but you know, that was younger me.
The things we do as kids.
Yep,
Beginning construction.
it's all Hex's fault, really.
No.
He was too cute. He distracted me.
Construction.
No.
Construction complete.
Now Hex is arguing with you.
No.
Tactical battle imminent. Construction complete.
Moving forward.
Okay, I have had it with you attacking Scipio.
Tactical battle imminent.
They really want it.
Dang it.
System lost.
Heading to coordinates.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent. Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed. System control achieved.
Hereby I accept the election to the new Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. Even if these times are painted by war and darkness, I am hopeful that the sun may rise again. I will also promise to never give up trust in our Jedi friends and respect their wisdom to end this horrible conflict once and for all. Hooray! I
Yay,
think.
we didn't commit a genocide.
Constructing. Constructing.
Probably.
Maybe.
Guns operational.
There
Potentially.
is
Construction.
a non-0% chance, yes.
Safety check complete.
Are you certain?
Auto guns
You'll
online.
have to do better if you wish to achieve the rank of Master. Location confirmed.
Construction complete.
Well, there's a hero in this one, so we'll go ahead and fight this manually. Because we can. Also, look at that amazing art that Hex is drawing. Oh, there's a lot of heroes here.
Reinforcement.
Excellent! Die.
Moving.
Oh, dang it! Stupid ion cannons.
Moving out.
How dare they have a defense against your ships?
I know, right? Don't they know I'm just gonna win this?
Melted frigate moving out.
I want to talk with their managers.
Yes, sir. On the way.
Okay, so we're in the give chat PTSD hours of the stream.
Target lasers.
Well, yes.
How old is this game, anyways?
2006.
Oh wow, I would not have guessed that at all.
To be fair, I am playing a very much overhauled mod of it.
Huh.
Yeah. And they are still maintaining it, actually.
Which is not bad for a 19-year-old game.
They release a maintenance patch about every year.
Taking in. I've got my approach back up. Losing reinforcement. I've got a pin about to blow. Coming around. Take the shot now!
Destroy that missile.
Oh dear, Raijin.
Get behind them. Pushing forward. Separatist forces have lost.
That's a good joke.
Really, Raijin? I thought you loved me.
Destroy that enemy.
I do.
Then why would you subject me to that horrible joke?
It's a compliment. it means Asher would be so evil and terrible that they would have to teach specifically how to survive against encounters with the god
Yes.
of death.
Okay, I can accept this. You may live for now.
I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off. There's too many of them. Enemies down.
Ion cannons are our target. Disable their laser cannons.
Sir, we've done it. Good work.
Destroy their engines.
We've sabotaged their vehicle.
Also, Hex's art is good.
It's amazing. That?
Yes, Aido, because it's a fake out. You got faked out, Aido. Haha.
Oh no, it's supposed to play the audio. Why did it
No,
not?
I'm just saying Aido got faked out.
Oh.
The fake out was faked out.
Right, it's in the beta pack, right?
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
I mean, it worked for me. Weird that it didn't play for you. So actually, we haven't had any of those cards played in so long.
Yeah, it's been a while. And
I was gonna
Carrie,
say.
historically, the Death Star doesn't exist yet.
That is correct, Carrie. The Death Star does not exist at this point of the game. We're playing in the Clone Wars era.
The closest you get to the Death Star is that the plans exist. There are concepts of a plan for the battle station.
I'm just going to nod my head and pretend like I understand anything Star Wars.
Okay, so Star Wars is a series about how if people went to therapy and they had better parents, then the Jedi would not have died.
Also, I know that this is kind of going to be bringing it on to myself, but one thing I've always been fascinated is that I'm like, I've been the target of one of those cards, I think once, for all the time that I've been in voice.
Yeah, they just haven't been played in forever.
Even I remember them.
I remember back
Aw,
when
what a good boy you are, remembering things.
Trust me, that's impressive for me.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Oh, there's the real one.
Broken heart.
Oh,
Broken
gosh
heart.
dang it!
Broken
I mean,
heart of death has turned Hex
Growl!
into a Growlith. They can only talk like that for the rest of their life. Oh, they just got caught by Zim.
Attack there.
That got me so hard. X's reaction was adorable.
Yes, yes it was. Because he's a very cute good boy.
Moving forward.
I've input the coordinates.
Awaiting orders.
Target locked.
Separatist forces have lost. Sir, we've done it. We've cut off the enemy's reinforcements.
Vector set. I've got my approach vector.
Pushing forward.
Enemies in range.
Sensors picking up an enemy squadron approaching up ahead. Good shot.
Getting a lock.
I mean, Demon hasn't played that card, period, in forever. Most of our cards just haven't been played in a long time.
Yeah. Geeman's new stick is the quotes. He loves the quotes.
Well, that was his stick from the beginning.
Ree is giving a big lick to Hex the adorable Growlithe.
Location confirmed.
I wasn't fully paying attention to that fight, so I kind of lost a lot.
Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed.
Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, you are.
Constructing.
Pep, 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 my good boy.
Mission log updated.
Oh yeah, that is true. Geeman loves to play the Emperor of the Chat card and calling Octo cute.
Ah, yes, that is the new one.
Ree does a big pork.
I do not like what this war has made the Jedi.
Stand by.
Beginning construction.
Heavy guns operational.
Construction complete. Constructing.
Bork.
Invasion commencing. System conquered.
Okay, I need another fleet for defenses. But I am running out of population.
Construction complete.
Make the space colonies.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
The more expensive ones will give you 150 population each.
Building started. Construction complete. Beginning construction.
Heavy guns operational.
Beginning construction. Building
Oh,
cancelled.
that one's gonna get rid of my trade place.
Joke.
Beginning construction.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of new peoples. Minus 25% all. Minus 20% all. Commercial
Nice.
acumen plus 20%. And you
Commercial
get
acumen means
minus 15% all.
commercial acumen means if you put it in a planet that has a high base income number, which is for you basically Coruscant, they'll earn like that percent more in that planet. So you place them in a planet that makes big money. So basically Coruscant.
Okay, so I leave them there.
There's like two planets where it's basically like good.
Kinda.
Ree has turned Hex into a Growlithe. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Shuttle en route.
I approve of this notion.
Moving ahead.
Hex is a cutie. And my very good boy.
Construction complete.
You.
All right, Hex. Now it's time for us to hear your best begging voice.
Recruiting soldiers. Recruiting troops.
He does want some soup.
I'm not entirely certain that would count as a begging voice, but it was very cute.
Mission log updated. Building under construction.
Researching. Research
Construction
complete.
complete.
This is the real question to like argue about in this game.
Researching. Research complete.
If you're going for like the new for Bronze Revenge, right? They're the two biggest ships in the game basically are the Eclipse Superstar Destroyer and the Viscount Star Dreadnought for the New Republic. And it's so hard to like actually pick them because they're both like good in their own ways. The Viscount is better as like I send this ship in and it kills everything ship. It's just like bigger, beefier, and more well armed. But then like the Eclipse has a super laser that you can shoot every like 3.5 minutes and it'll basically one-shot almost anything. Or completely take the shields from like a Dreadnought on its own.
Construction complete.
It can like nearly one-shot a like a Mandator 3. And sometimes they're thinking like, man, it's a really hard choice. Do I want to use the like instant win button or the instantly blows up any space station button?
Kinda.
Duffings has turned Hex into a Growlithe. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Have a good one, Ido.
Good night.
I'll be right back.
Oh, nice of Ido. His like final act before
And
going
good night,
to sleep
Ido.
Growl! Growl! Growl!
Oh, the puppy is sad because his master is gone. Don't worry, Hex. Zen will be back soon.
Growl, growl, growlith.
Well, if it isn't Mala gracing us with his presence. Her presence.
Sense.
Growlith.
I'm still kind of thinking about when I made Seda break when all I did was just say rock rub yesterday.
I don't know, Mala. The American in me won't let me bow to a Brit.
Really, Heck?
You just ask.
Growl,
Right, you
growl.
just ask power word
Growl,
break.
growl.
Mala. Merle, ban Mala. Yeah, there's some really nice little buttons down in the description below there, Carrie.
All kinds of neat stuff.
Constructing.
Squad stands together.
Easier than the castle one.
Building under construction. Building cancelled.
Alright. Now we've got a lot more troops.
Construction complete.
Moving into
Oh, I lost my one guy that was doing the cheaper stuff on Kuat.
Oh no, not that one guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what his name was.
I mean, you still
How
have
will the
the
war
quad
effort
drive
ever continue without that guy?
No, you still have the quad drive yard discount. You're still good to go.
Well, I mean, I moved Mon Mothma over there, so I'm still getting discounts that way, but I still lost the guy that was giving me the discounts in the first place.
Yeah, but it's fine. It only applies for the largest discount. So if you're getting the 30% reduction from quad drive yards, you only get that.
Oh.
It takes the biggest bonus and that's it. Because otherwise you would you just oh, grab quad and slap the dude on there and it'd be like a 55% discount, which would be ridiculous. So it only lets you get the 30% discount.
Look at the game not letting a player break it.
Exactly. So rude.
Alright, Zim, I gotta go to bed now.
Transport cleared.
Growl, growl, growl. Let's growl, growl.
Hex.
Yes.
You are my very good boy. And I hope you sleep well. And have plenty of nice dreams about my paws.
Thank you, Master.
Adorable.
Whoosh. Right, there's so many Star Wars games. I had to do a lot of narrowing down to find this game in the list. And I gotta let Hex know and send the thingamajigger. Bum ba dum bum ba dum. Alright, back to the game.
Reporting. Adjusting course. Star Destroyer reporting.
Oh, Dathomir. Neat. I'll just... Oh, God!
Yeah, Dathomir's the... Oh.
No,
Decent.
I made the mistake of auto-resolving, and it was really bad.
Oh, dear.
The defense structure in there is a biggie, so the AI goes like, oh, clearly this is a hard fight.
Luckily, I still got a plenty big enough fleet.
Form up.
Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed. System control achieved. Building under construction. Building under construction.
Reporting. Cruiser reporting.
stands together.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Okay, so
Squad stands together.
first things first, let's go ahead and move these. And we're gonna send them off to back up the
Construction complete.
Heavy guns operational.
back up the one fleet that the losses I just had.
In production.
Stands together.
Cruiser reporting.
Vehicle in production.
I really don't need to do your missions anymore.
Yes, sir.
I haven't needed to do your missions in forever, game.
I copy.
Ready, sir.
Bring her around.
Constructing. Beginning construction. Beginning construction. Beginning construction. Mission log updated.
Would you stop moving my camera all over the place?
Right away.
Alright, now to take Mandalore. And actually fight it this time so we don't have ridiculous losses for no reason.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving.
On the move. On our way. Reporting, Commander. Copy that, sir.
On my way, Commander.
At maximum unit capacity.
Yes, Commander.
Reporting. Destroy that launch pad.
Standing by.
I don't know why I've got this freaking hero that is in this pitiful little ship, but fine.
Standing by.
I've got one on me.
Take out their engine.
Ah! I can't shake. Ugh.
I mean, you can't just pull them back. Just like send them to the corner, the timeout corner of like, you don't die, you stay there.
Open fire on the
I mean, I'm gonna leave them there. If they get killed, then they get killed. Well, whatever.
Cannot comply.
I got something.
Still, we've lost a squad mate.
On station.
We've got advanced training. I'm out of control.
Disable that launch pad.
Stay in formation. We're drawing their fire.
Hey, Merle,
There's one on me. Ah!
Yeah.
did you know that they have advanced training?
Enemies in range.
No, I did not.
Yeah, they've got advanced training.
Oh dear.
Take out their engine.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
I'm
I don't
pretty
know
sure
what it does, but it is advanced training.
They have advanced training in losing. Unless
Well,
they're your people, then they have advanced training in winning.
Yeah, they're my people, so you know.
They have advanced training in kicking butt.
Coming back around for another run. I've got him lined up.
Advanced training.
They can use better weapons.
I'm on them.
Probably have more survivability.
That depends who they're facing off against. If David tries to punch them, I mean, I don't think you're surviving that.
Yes, sir.
Probably punch that defense station and probably blow it up.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I made the card.
Ooh.
Here you two go.
You're gonna get me killed. I'm better on my own.
Oh, I cannot wait for that to get played.
Roger that.
Rock Rock.
Waiting your command. Engage.
Right, Jin. Mwah.
Them? Mwah.
I read you. Reporting in.
Changing course to intercept.
Receiving your transmission. Receive.
I've got one on me.
Receiving.
Victory is imminent. My port engine's out! My port engine's out!
Engage that
I've got him
target.
lined up.
I have visual contact.
Victory will be mine.
I'm on them.
Victory.
It's dangerous for so many Padawans to join the war before they're ready.
Cruiser reporting.
Building started. Building under construction.
Mines, repairs, we got you covered.
Building under construction.
Yeah, you can. The Senate approval can fall. I don't care.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Unit in production. Construction complete.
I looked at the wrong
Vehicle
person.
in production.
You what?
I looked at the wrong person by accident. Oh well.
Our Quentin's here.
Don't worry about it.
Recruiting soldiers. Recruiting.
Unit, stand by. Our Quentin's here.
Recruiting
Construction
soldiers.
complete.
Our Quentin's here.
Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed. Planetary control achieved.
And Mandalore is mine.
Construction complete.
Our Quentin's here.
Construction complete.
Our Quentin's here.
Reporting.
Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Building under construction. Beginning construction.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Constructing.
Heavy guns operational.
Construction complete.
There's something like equally upsetting and satisfying about having like half a dozen little defense fleets scattered all around the map, and all of them are slightly different from each other. And like the more recent they were made, the more they're like similar to each other, but they're all still like very, you know, experimenting kind of vibe. And yet at the end of the day, they're all like just, I wonder if this works. No, this doesn't work. I wonder if this works. No, this doesn't work. I wonder if this works. And it's like, I wish they were all the same, so they all played exactly the same. But they're not. But like, it's weirdly satisfying for them to not be as well.
Form up. Constructing unit.
Mines, repairs, we got you covered.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Another fleet about to be annihilated.
He's about to be destroyed.
They are about to be taught the errors of their ways. And the error of their ways is quite simple. They stood against me.
Understood? Move it out. We can do that.
Thus they must die.
Understood, we're moving out. Copy that, sir.
Plotting flight plan.
Navigating.
Da-dum. Da-da-da. Da-dum. Ba-da-bum, ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-bum, ba-bum, bum-bum, bum-bum.
You know, Zem, I just got a fun idea.
What's that?
We could take my beard and attach like an amulet or a pocket watch to it, and then we can use my beard to swing in front of your pets to hypnotize them.
Interesting.
Moving forward.
Good shot. That takes care of that one.
Target locked.
Disable that laser cannon.
Let's sabotage their vehicle.
Back around.
Vector set. Attack. Good shot. Sir, there's not much time left.
Destroy their engines.
They have so many of these support vessels.
I can't shake. Oh.
And they fall so easily.
Because they're support vessels. You're meant to have like maybe one or two of them around, not, you know,
The entire fleet.
one. Yeah. I mean, I bet you can use them as meat shields and like carrier spam, and then you'll like leave two ships on the corner of the map that you have to like fight your way over towards, as you just continuously get pounded by bombers and fighters. But that's also not really how they're using it. So,
yeah.
We've cut off the enemy's reinforcement.
Disable that
They're
laser
losing
cannon.
reinforcement. Our saboteurs have damaged their vehicle.
Location confirmed.
They're losing reinforcement.
Reporting.
Alright, everybody. Advance.
Moving.
Shouldn't be long now.
Torpedoes armed.
On station.
I love how many interdiction mines they deploy, as if I'm going to be retreating. Or attempting to retreat.
They all deploy a single interdiction mine right at the start of the battle.
Just one, so it's not like, oops, I didn't want to come here. Well, too late.
I've got so many ships just waiting to be used.
That's why, like, as you near the end of the game and you like shorten the front line so you don't have to guard as many planets, like I take all the excess defense fleets and I start to like shorten that front line and I throw everything into one big fleet. And you know, now you're near the end of the game. If you remember, like, you ideally want to leave a capital or a dreadnought shipyard as the last place you attack, because otherwise it'll end the game like immediately. And basically I throw all my small ships first, and then I throw in the big ships, and that way I create like one last bloodbath of a battle. It's like, alright, whomever survives, well, you deserve it if you survive. If you don't, skill issue.
One of Master Fisto's jokes.
This is definitely not an excuse to avoid paying veterans benefits in the Clone Wars.
Unit destroyed. System control achieved.
You got you covered.
Oh, of course not. Absolutely not. Who could ever think of such a thing?
Definitely not me. I would never.
Repairs, we got you covered.
I'm not saying the droids were good, I'm just saying, you know, that's one advantage of a droid army. You don't have to pay benefits.
Tactical battle imminent.
You've lost none of your skill.
And then you get a droid rebellion and you wonder why.
As you wish, General.
Tactical battle imminent.
Victory!
Winning.
Tactical battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent.
I'm just doing a bunch of auto resolves with my defense fleets.
Stand by.
Your lust for power will only consume you.
Right, gotta send them into space first, and then I can send them over.
Let's move this bucket.
Invasion commencing. System conquered.
This might be the single meanest thing I've done in this game.
Constructing.
I'm
Beginning construction.
trying to force the Empire to start winning.
Is there somewhere?
Because, like, I've basically left them alone. I haven't really touched them. I want them to form the Dark Empire so they can spawn cool big ships and I can have cool big fights. And they just keep losing. And it's annoying me. So I've gone around, like, you know how you normally beat the space fight and then you take the planet, right?
Constructing.
Yes.
Not even doing that. I just like go to one space fight, win the space fight against like the other Imperial splinter states, and then I immediately just move to their next planet just to beat up their fleets and spaceports. Just to be like, Empire, come on, please. Attack them and win. I'm blowing up all their ships. I'm blowing up their fleets. What more do you need to win? And they're still losing.
Invasion commencing.
Like,
Destroyed.
I just killed 700 population worth of fleets across like 10 different engagements. And they lost a planet to that faction.
Cannons charged.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Tactical battle imminent.
I don't get it. The Empire has 11% of the strength in the galaxy. This faction has what percent? How do you manage? I don't...
It's dangerous
I don't
for so many
understand.
Padawans to join the war before they're ready.
Some real AI hours right here.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm not really caring about battles anymore.
Unit destroyed.
You're just winning.
Yep.
Make sure you save every now and then. The game likes to get crash happy near the end.
Good point.
I have definitely not lost hours of progress near the end of the game to crashes. Definitely.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, a battle I actually lost.
Oh dear.
Why did it combine those two fleets?
So retreated into the first lot. If you want to move them around quicker, you can just drag them down onto the planet, and then like the ones on the planet drag them into a new slot.
That's probably a
This is
better
what I do
idea.
whenever I'm lazy. It only does 10 at a time, but that's kind of like my lazy way to do it.
It is not a bad idea.
At once.
When you play enough, you just start to do shortcuts for everything.
Plot our course. Let's run this gauntlet.
Tactical battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent.
Setting course.
Tactical battle imminent.
And victory! All the
Let's get this
victories.
over with. I have a war to win.
So I am going to get to the point where I'm going to wind up starting to lose a bunch of heroes. Because I am... I'm running out of,
Beginning construction. Building started.
whatever you call those things.
It takes great wisdom
Ground
to master power
forces.
so close to the dark side.
Oh, you know what? If they're really heroes, maybe they should just win. Where's their plot armor, huh?
I know, right?
Like to be, I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure like hero units don't actually like fully die. They get to respawn like after a few cycles. It's like maybe anywhere from like 10 to 30 cycles they respawn. So you know, it's pretty much about as close as you get the plot armor.
Hi, call, babe.
Construction complete. Enlisting troops.
Hi, Delimited!
Hi.
Constructing unit. Constructing unit.
Recruiting troops.
Heading to coordinates.
Right away.
Let's do this.
Reporting.
Going there now.
There, got some more ground forces on their way. Bye, Jin.
Reporting.
Personal transport ready, sir.
Razem.
Mwah.
Invasion commencing.
Wow.
Planetary control achieved. Constructing. Beginning construction.
This better not be one of Master Fisto's jokes.
Invasion commencing. Planetary control achieved.
Reporting.
Building under construction. Constructing.
Heading to coordinates. I'm right behind you.
There is so much that I control now.
Complete.
Ah! You know what? I'll fight this one manually. General Grievous is there.
Anakin Skywalker. I was expecting someone of your reputation to be a little older. General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
Anakin, we have a job to do. Try not to anger him.
Like, okay, that's still gotta be one of my favorite, like, weird writing corners they, like, had to wriggle around the fact that Anakin and Grievous had never met. So, like, they couldn't have them encounter each other in the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. It's like anytime they got close, I think the closest they got was Anakin was actually knocked out for most of it. They were on the same planet, but...
Or, like, Anakin helps blow up the Malevolence and still never once encounters Grievous.
You're saying that General Grievous and Anakin never run into each other in the Clone Wars cartoon?
Never.
Because in Revenge of the Sith, it's established that Anakin and Grievous never met at the beginning of the movie.
Yep, that
So
was
for
the
the
first
entirety-
time they had met, was rescuing Palpatine.
And they didn't want to retcon Revenge of the Sith, so like they always had to write around that fact that like they never met each other. And I can only imagine some days the writers were just cursing George Lucas for having written that line. It's just like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to us?
You know, I have watched the Clone Wars series so many fucking times and never realized that Anakin and Grievous never actually come face to face in there.
Yep. They've come close a few times. They've been in the same battles. It's just sometimes Grievous is on the ground while Anakin's on ship, and other times they're on the same planet, but one of them is out of commission.
That is glorious.
Mm-hmm. And it's even like the saddest absolute part is just that I would love to see the animated fight. Because like they never fight each other. And I would love to see that fight. There's multiple fights where like Dooku kind of like schools Anakin and Obi-Wan. But at some point in the series, like it's clear that, you know, Anakin is getting good enough. And you know, you gotta kind of save it for Revenge of the Sith, right? Because at some point in the series, Anakin just becomes good enough that he just like killed Dooku pretty much by himself. So you know, you can't have that. And they kind of like spread out the encounters more and such. But nah, Grievous and I, we never got it, and it's so sad. I would love to see it.
Okay, so to help me follow along, please explain the Star Wars power ranking in full detail.
Okay, so completely inconsistent up to the whims of the writer and makes 0 sense.
Pretty much. Except for Vader is ludicrously strong.
The original trilogy was written first, so everything has to be written such that Vader and Obi-Wan cannot die.
We are undetected. We're set, General.
But if you do want a very small, like, a nerdy side tangent to it, it just gets more and more funkily complicated because, like, Star Wars goes for very much a lot of rule of cool and disregards a lot of logic into it. So, like, for example, oh, look, Yoda is this, like, 900-year-old master swordsman, force user, yada yada yada. What does he do when he fights? He just flips around weirdly, randomly, instead of, I don't know, just like grabbing someone with the force and stabbing them immediately. Like, what are you doing, man? Why are you just jumping around like that? It serves literally no utility. In fact, I'm surprised people don't just like do to Yoda what Obi-Wan does to Anakin half the time. Oh no. It's just weird. Like, yeah, pretty much curious. That's his greatest strength. He just, Yoda just acts really old and people don't like, people underestimate him. But still, like, why does he just like...
To be fair, that works in real life.
It's like the scene when he enters Palpatine's like Senate chamber after in Revenge of the Sith, and the two royal guards are sitting there, and he just waves his arm and they fall over. He's like, get out of here.
That's what gets me though, because like I would expect him to do more of that instead of like, I'll try spinning, that's a good trick. It's, I don't know, it's just always weird. Like, I would expect especially for him.
Oh my god! So, Anakin, I brought down Anakin to face off against Grievous. Grievous got annihilated by, or Anakin got annihilated by Grievous. And yet I brought down, Mace Windu, and he just obliterated Grievous in seconds.
That's kind of funny because it's pretty much so like it depends, because like early Clone Wars Anakin and maybe later Clone Wars Anakin still would kind of get like bodied by Grievous. It's only like really at the very end I think where Anakin is like a good enough fighter that he could like pretty reliably 1v1 Grievous. But before that he does kind of just get bodied. Because like okay, the thing that's like most important to remember of Grievous is that his greatest strength is deception and fear. Because like the whole idea behind Grievous to a large extent, at least in the original Clone Wars cartoon, and then it kind of gets like leaned on in the later Clone Wars, but they toned it down a bit, somewhat, is that Grievous's greatest strength is because he doesn't like have the ability to wield the Force. He relies on throwing Force users off balance. So like he relies on scaring Force users, he relies on throwing them off their feet, making them angry, make irrational decisions, you know, outrun their support, that kind of thing. So that when he does strike, the Jedi's at a disadvantage and he can just body them instead of getting like Force pushed. But it doesn't really work very well against like more experienced and well-trained Jedi, which is like in Clone Wars, it's why Kit Fisto just like absolutely bodies him in a 1v1. He's just like, Kit's just being chillin', and Grievous is like giving it his all, and he's not even a match.
Yeah, Grievous's biggest thing in the Clone Wars is he get lucky. And he could exploit any opening to retreat, even if it threw his army, decimated his army in the process.
I mean, have you tried just having luck as your main stat? It just works.
Yeah, look at Nova.
I mean, fair.
Okay, so while we're on this subject, here's the extent of my Star Wars knowledge. I have watched the original trilogy. I was like 4. I remember just like random bits of a variety of scenes. So in my head, it's like any one of those fan cuts of the original trilogy where people are like, oh, I can make it better by rearranging these scenes. You know, I just remember random little bits that probably adds up to about half of it. I remember I watched The Phantom Menace in theaters. I remember liking it. And then I remember seeing that the entire general reception was that the whole world hated this movie. And I never watched Star Wars after that. Where the heck are all these people in the original sequel? Like, what happened to... I know a lot of these people you're talking about just from glimpsing media, like Grievous and, you know, Darth Maul and all the other characters. Where did they disappear?
They all died.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, most of them died.
Okay. So
Where
do you
did
want
Palpatine go, and why is he suddenly back?
Okay, do you want the spoiler answers, or do you want to actually like someday watch it and not get it spoiled?
I don't know. I think that depends on Zim.
Oh, we will absolutely be watching the whole series.
The Sith could not defeat the Jedi at the height of their power.
Do you want me to be spoiled, Zim?
I think it's okay to answer this, though.
Okay, so basically, Palpatine is Darth Sidious. He just orchestrates the entirety of the Clone Wars as part of the evil Sith plot to kill the Jedi. And then he executes Order 66 to turn the entirety of the giant clone army that was built in secrecy under some like master plot from him. The clones have like chips that force them to do whatever the Chancellor tells him to do as part of a contingency plot, and then he just like Order 66 is all the Jedi, and because they're all taken off guard by a sudden army turning on them, they all get murked. So everyone dies, except very few select Jedi. And
But
that's where
that
you get the
number
original
has increasingly grown over the years. There are so many Order 66 survivors.
because a lot of Order 66 survivors are just like, ha, I survived, because like, of course, there were thousands of Jedi. Naturally, some of them might have survived, and then, you know, the story goes like, yeah, and then they die to Vader in the end.
More or less. Or they were whisked away to parts unknown.
But we don't talk about those.
The Star
so, yeah.
Wars mythos is huge, expansive, and has changed a lot.
Yeah.
So what some people will say is right, others will say is wrong.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely appreciate what the original sequel did for just film in general, because it played a huge role along with Lord of the Rings to bring, you know, sci-fi and fantasy into the mainstream. Without those two, and also Dune to an extent, even though we didn't really get a good Dune movie for a long time, we wouldn't have gotten like what a lot of really amazing classics are now. But my impression of Star Wars through a modern lens, having not actually really grown up with it, is like, eh?
So to be completely fair, you are kind of right. Like, it's... Okay, my hot take on a lot of Star Wars is that honestly, a lot of people do hype up a lot of the movies, but like, I'm not gonna lie, watching a lot of the original trilogy nowadays, it just kind of makes me go like, I mean, they're well made, but like, they're kind of whatever at best. There's not really a lot to dig into it. The prequels have benefited a lot from, number one, like a lot of people watch them as kids and they remember them fondly now.
And a lot of the prequels are also gaining a lot of like because they're not the sequel trilogy.
And to be completely fair, like the biggest, like to me the biggest difference between the prequel, sequel, and original trilogy is that the original and prequel trilogy are topical. Like, okay, cool. What are you talking about with the original trilogy? Lucas repeatedly stated that it was a Vietnam War allegory, and the Empire is America. It just struck a lot of chords culturally at the time that made it a very simple, easy, like, film for a more complicated time. And it allowed, like, a certain level of, different interpretations at a cultural level that allowed it to, like, succeed. Because there was at least a bit more meat culturally at the time to dig into it, without just being like, aha, good versus evil only. And there's like some of it, like you can like read back to some of the reviews at the time where there's a little more sense to at least like A New Hope, and then it gets like a more complicated, right? And the prequel trilogy, oh look, it's about a democracy failing and basically being taken over from the inside by a mix of like authoritarianism / fascism. It definitely is not topical, which is definitely not why it continues to be culturally relevant to some extent. Because people will decry the politics in the prequel trilogy, but it's now what people are remembering more fondly and going like, well, darn, this movie was a little bit ahead of its time. And then the sequel trilogy is just nothing, which is my big problem with it. They're well-made movies. Like, unironically, individually, they're well-made movies in their own right. Like, Episode 7 is just a nice little modern remake of Episode 4. And that's what people like. Episode 8 is like an attempted deconstruction of Star Wars, but it lacks the support from the other two movies that it needed. And as many failings as it has in its own right, I would go like the further step to say that I actually really like it as a standalone movie. It has like some of the best highs of the franchise and some of the lowest lows. But like, I think they kind of balance out to a more interesting movie. And
But when you put it in relation to the series as a whole, it's it's boring for starters until the very end.
Yeah, like...
I actually don't even know, because like my problem is I like rewatching it, I was actually more invested in it than in episode 7, or like a lot of, because like a lot of episode 1 is very good because it has like a nicer start and midpoint, but like that middle of episode 1, for example, is kind of boring. Episode 2 has a lot of like boringness to it. It's also like the film that to me has the biggest highs and lows.
The middle of each trilogy, well, except for Empire, but it was shot differently. But the middle of each trilogy is by far always the weakest because it has no true. Its start point, it has no true end point.
And
my biggest issue with the middle one was that what was the freaking crash, the hyperdrive crash into the new Empire fleet and stuff.
Holder maneuver.
I was all for that maneuver. But why did you wait until you had one ship left to pull this maneuver?
Yeah, why not try it on one of the smaller ships before it ran out of gas?
You already abandoned all those other ships. Instead of just letting the Empire, blow them up, turn them around and pull that maneuver with them.
That's partly like another one of the issues that I have with some of the films. Like, okay, in all fairness, basically the reason that got done is because like they were just trying to run away with that one ship, and they had like a few other plans that they were trying. It's just that nothing had worked out. So like, okay, yeah, it was like the desperate last maneuver, because what they were just trying to do was, okay, well, we're gonna get away from the big ship in secret, and they're not gonna realize we left, and done. Like, we sacrifice the big ship, but everyone gets to safety down at the planet. And that makes a bit of sense, right? It was just like a desperation maneuver that got thought up on the spot. So like, I'm not even too mad about the motivation. What makes me mad is more just like the fact that they never explain why it doesn't work in other points. And it's like, okay, what's the lore explanation? It was a 1 in a million shot on like the perfect exact distance and timing done by someone who was skilled enough to like just kind of wing it and nail it. Because otherwise it doesn't work most of the time. When you travel from real space into hyperspace, you don't just go really fast. You like enter like the alternate space thing, so you can't crash into things realistically. Not like in that sense.
It's been, I think, established that most Navi computers would cancel your hyperspace jump if you were directly pointed at anything. Which is also why you can't, it's also established you can't enter hyperspace. You're not supposed to be able to enter hyperspace in the orbit of a planet, which is exactly how interdictors and interdictor mines are supposed to work, as they mimic the gravity well of a planet.
Like, and like episode 7 literally does it. It's like, hey, so we're gonna exit hyperspace in the orbit of a planet. Why do you never do it? Because they literally crash their ship and almost die immediately. That's why you never do it. You could, in theory, you could just disable the protection, but you don't.
So, where in the timeline does Spaceballs fit into this?
Han, are you being real with this question? Or are you just trolling?
It's obviously Pizza, come on.
Raijin?
I've been from one end
The
of the galaxy
silence
to the
is
other,
deafening.
I've never seen anything
So,
like this.
I know it's not what's happening. I can just imagine Raiden like internally cackling. But also, I kind of want to imagine Raiden just googling, "Wait, is Spaceballs part of Star Wars canon?"
Spaceballs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, your voice has betrayed you there.
Nope, my voice is
Also,
completely normal right
delimited.
now.
It's Dark Helmet, not Darth Helmet.
System conquered.
I didn't expect you to get so upset about that, Tim.
I love Star Wars. I am very passionate about Star Wars.
But you like Spaceballs, right? It was a good movie, right?
Yes.
Spaceballs is awesome. Anyone that says otherwise is lying.
Beginning construction.
But it is not actual Star Wars.
Reality can be anything I want it to be. Bear back buying Disney.
Awesome.
Raijin?
Unit in production. Unit in production.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I still love you. Yes, that's the term. Love. Yes.
I think I will sleep in Rex's doghouse tonight.
If he didn't love you, Raijin, he would not be as upset.
No, maybe that'll be your punishment. You won't sleep in the doghouse, SMH. It will slip on the floor. Sleep. Eh. Also, have you ever thought about the fact that you could take, like, Zim and a few of, like, Zim's pets or boyfriends, and it's just like, let me get an acronym for them. So we've got Razim, we've got Raijin, we've got Rex, we've got Ren.
We're ready for action, sir. Personal transport ready, sir.
Yeah, it does. There are a lot of R's in there.
Well, it's okay. Now we also have Hex. So you have Rex and Hex.
And there's Kurt also. I was trying to figure that one out. How...
At this point, I don't think it's so much about the pets as it is just collecting the entire dictionary of 3-letter words.
Ibzan isn't a 3-letter word.
System control achieved.
Isn't he British? British people find a way to turn things into 3-letter words.
He is British.
Indeed.
Ib.
Ibs. Excuse me.
Personal transport ready, sir.
No, but Beers, that's still 4.
Yeah, that's still 4. And a special character.
But yeah, basically that's your TLDR for Star Wars. The prequel trilogy was...
I like how we skipped episode 9.
I need to get to it in a
Okay,
minute.
okay, hold on. Real question. This one's not trolling, I promise Zen. This might have been something that I, like, dreamed up entirely. And it's, like, kind of stuck with me for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's gotta be wrong, because it's completely unhinged and insane. But in my head, for some reason...
Are you about to bring up the holiday special?
No, that doesn't exist.
Okay.
So... It might be worse than that, honestly. So...
Construction complete.
Anakin is Vader, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And Luke is Anakin's son, right?
Yes,
Yep.
so Leia is Anakin's daughter.
For some reason, I don't want to think about that. So for some reason, I have it in my head that part of the reason why Darth Vader has so much power, as it were, is that he like absorbed the soul of Luke's mother or some unhinged thing like that.
That is not a thing, no.
No.
Okay, so I think I did dream that up then. But it's just been like, it's been in my head for years, and I don't know where it came from.
So it's possible, like, at the end of Revenge of the Sith, like, Palpatine tells Anakin that in his anger he killed his wife. And, like, you may have just, like, seen a snippet of it on TV at some point, like, sleep deprived or whatever, and just went like, ah, so this is what happened.
Construction complete.
Because, like, there are people who, like, fan theory that, like, oh, well, you know what, this is why, like, yada, 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 and they come up with weird, like, yours. Like, I've heard that, like, fan theory at some point before. I'm 99% sure I've heard it somewhere. So, like, I could kind of see how you reach that, actually.
But the thing is, like, I feel so certain that it was just part of a dream. And it was one of those things where I was like, did that like everything else? Like it seemed like the rest of the things that happened in that dream were things that actually did happen in Star Wars. Like it felt like a lot of that was unveiling during the whole, no, Luke, I am your father scene. That whole thing.
Oh my God, they are just. Sorry, in the game here, literally this fleet is just jumping between two planets that I have fleets above both. They're just going back and forth, ping-ponging between my fleets, getting absolutely more and more decimated as they go.
Like, just pick one and accept your fate already.
Well, if you wanted that to happen, Sim just has to go in and kill them manually.
I am enjoying this more. I think I finally wiped out the rest of them.
But I mean, the closest explanation I could have to that origin is that since like a lot of the Star Wars stuff has gone like parodied or referenced or stuff, you may have just like osmosis part of like actual Star Wars events, and you know, it just blends into dreams.
I have some unhinged dreams sometimes, so sometimes it's difficult for me to tell what reality is.
I feel that.
I have in the past just dreamed up entire Discord chats before. Like, my entire dream was just a Discord chat. And I'd wake up and I would be uncertain if it was real or not.
System control achieved. Constructing. Building
Fair
under
enough.
construction.
Alright, so we have control of the space of all the remaining planets. Now we just gotta take them over in this land.
Kill Mintuine last. I believe it's either a capital or Dreadnought shipyard.
Oh, Mintuine last?
Yeah. Double check. What kind of shipyard? Yeah, okay,
Dreadnought.
Kill it last.
Okay.
I think if you take it, it'll just immediately end the game because the others aren't.
Provide me with a sufficient challenge.
But yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I know one of my friends, they hadn't watched like the prequel trilogy at all. And the problem is most of my friend groups were all like Star Wars nerds. So obviously it's like, oh well, we gotta watch it together. And it was kind of impressive because like they hadn't really like actually genuinely watched the films, and they cried like at the end of episode 3.
Oh my
Like,
God, we're back to this.
Oh no.
How many of these heroes are there?
A lot.
The dark side is becoming strong. We must be prepared.
Like, remember how I said, well, heroes, like, big heroes will respawn, and if you lose heroes, you can, like, just spawn in more heroes, so they probably spawn in a bunch of heroes. Oh, God. Lost so many in Felucia.
Ah, that's fine. Oh, I only have 3
Stars, 2 more.
heroes left. Or 3 ground troops left.
So what you do is you pick like 10 planets and you make a barracks in all of them, and then you just start spamming clones from all of them, and you make like 50 clones.
Oh, I've got the extras over here that I just haven't moved over.
Recruiting soldiers.
Fair enough.
Construction complete. Unit in production. Construction complete.
But you know, it was kind of like refreshing in a way, because like watching or hearing someone who hadn't really watched it, and like it was funny because like for example, I like episode 1 despite everything. Episode 2 is my least favorite, and their opinion was the exact opposite. They were like really interested in episode 2. They didn't really like episode 1, and they just like bawled at the end of episode 3. And sometimes it makes me like remember, oh yeah, episode 3 is a tragedy. I kind of forget that sometimes. It's like too many memes.
Yeah.
All of Disney is a tragedy.
Well, prequel trilogy wasn't Disney.
Yep, that was still purely George Lucas.
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, right, like it's so hard to say, because like for example, some of the new Star Wars series are actually kind of good. Like, I actually really like the Acolyte. What I've seen of Andor, I've really liked it so far. Rebels made a huge turnaround and went from being like a kind of whatever show to like being an actually kind of good show.
Yeah, Rebels really came into its own later. It did not start out very well.
Mm-hmm. And after canceling Clone Wars, as far as I know, when Disney actually decided to finish Clone Wars, they actually made it like an actual banger ending.
Oh yeah, I love the
was
final
really
season
good.
of Clone Wars.
I haven't watched it, so I haven't watched the ending of it still, but like, I gotta give them respect. They can make good stuff. It's just that like, the problem is exactly what happens with like the sequel trilogy, and especially episode 9, where they go like, okay, well, you know, we have a problem in that like episode 7 made $2 billion.
And victory!
Nice.
I mean,
wow.
it's a ground battle.
I'm judging you. Okay, at least you did the greatest fight.
Yeah, I did the Grievous fight, but that was just a random planet that didn't even have any heroes on it.
Fair enough. But yeah, like, episode 9 was just like, hey, so episode 7 made more money than, like, if Jesus came to life and asked people for money. Episode 8 was very controversially received, which in a sense is kind of good for the franchise, because it's like, well, a lot of people talked about Star Wars. And episode 9 had a lot of potential to either, like, take the franchise, the trilogy, in some way where it could redeem the prior 2 episodes, or at least make something good out of it. It would just require a lot of careful maneuvering, because it's not just the monetary value. It's like you're talking about like a genuine artistic clash between an attempted recreation of episode 4 and an attempted deconstruction of the franchise, which is completely like clashing. It's really hard to make that work, and it didn't really work out cohesively between the 2 episodes. And episode 9 was just, okay, what do we do now? Let's give it to a focus group and see what they like.
This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi.
Ah, they're playing the Obi-Wan message that he sent out to the Jedi.
Oh, at the end of episode 3.
Yeah.
Which is funny because he did the Mon Mothma.
Our trust, our faith.
I mean,
which just goes to show you that history will always find a way to play itself out.
To be fair, even with the Mon Mothma route, those chips were still there. It's not like we just killed Palpatine.
Yep, he was still there.
He still, even though the war was won, could have just been like, execute Order 66. and boom, Jedi are done.
The only reason why not is because the clones were programmed to respond specifically to the Supreme Chancellor. So if Palpatine gets yeeted from Supreme Chancellor, he doesn't really hold that power anymore.
Is that how it's set up? Because I'm pretty sure it is specifically him.
You know, because the orders are all like contingencies for the clones, like related to the office. Like the Jedi don't know about them, but for example, I believe Order 65 is like, hey, you need to remove the Chancellor.
Yeah,
So if
pretty
somebody
much.
was to call Order 65.
But remember, the Clone Wars cartoon changed the rules because those chips didn't exist in the films. It was just the contingency orders. The show introduced the fact that it was chips.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like for example, within the chips, like there's a bunch of different programmed orders. I believe like 65 was literally like, hey, go remove the Chancellor. And so like even if Palpatine was like, no, don't do it, you know, they're programmed to do it. But I believe the chips are programmed to respond to like, you know, the Supreme Chancellor. Especially it wouldn't make sense either, because the Kaminoans had no idea about Palpatine's plans. They genuinely thought, oh yeah, we're just making an army for like the Jedi and the Republic.
I'll be honest, I started tuning you out again, Gig God.
That's fair. Look, all I'm saying is...
I also was enjoying the music myself.
So, look, Beerus, I will say, it's a messy show, but I actually liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I never actually watched The Acolyte.
If there's anything I can appreciate about it is that Disney went, what if we gave a TV show all of the money? And then they were surprised when like the show was too expensive. But it is very good. I liked it. Did you even watch it, Beerus? Samich?
Alright, so now do we do the Fall of the Republic from the droid side? Or do we move to Thrawn's Revenge?
I mean, that just depends on how tired you are of the Republic. You can totally do Separatists. In fact, if you really want to finish up the whole roster, there's 3 factions. There's the Separatists, and then there's the Hutts.
I don't care about
the
the Hutts.
Are a little wild.
Look, all you need to know are always doing their whole thing.
Don't do B1 battle droids, always do B2s. That's my secret to the droids.
Well, right now what I'm going to do is split up the recording. Because I know it's my normal ending time, but I'm feeling good. I want to keep going, so we're going to go ahead and split up the recording here. So thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Star Wars Empire at War, as well as an Art Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to Stream Loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.